Do you ever struggle with your kids and then get down on yourself wondering if you're a good parent? Well, cheer up, because today I'm gonna go over 5 signs that show you're a good parent. There's a lot of things that can happen to make you question your parenting, from the decisions you make to the behaviors that your children exhibit. And it's natural to question your parenting from time to time. So here's the first sign that you're a good parent. You apologize. Now, nobody wants to mess up in anything they do, let alone in parenting, but the fact of the matter is that it's going to happen. And you know what? That's totally okay, but it's how you respond to mistakes and failures that really matter. But good parents apologize because they know that saying sorry heals emotional wounds, models good communication, and helps teach the child what a healthy relationship should look like. Now, an effective apology contains 3 things. The first one is it's an admission of wrongdoing for something specific that you said or did. The second thing is it's an acknowledgement of how your speech or actions affected the other person, whether it be physically or emotionally. And the third thing is that it's a commitment to do better and specific things that you can change moving forward. Here's the second sign that you're a good parent. You set rules and boundaries with your child's input. Now, almost all parents set rules and boundaries, but what separates the good parents from the rest of the field is that they seek their child's input in forming these rules and boundaries. Setting up rules and boundaries without any discussion or input from the child is only going to drive them farther away the older they get. Now, the reason that you don't want to do this is because it sets up a parent against child type relationship. And yes, as the parent, you need to have rules and boundaries for them. But if you don't seek their input, what the child hears is that you're a dictator and I have to follow you. And that's not a cooperative, transformative relationship, one where you can bond and connect with each other. Seeking the child's input when setting up rules and boundaries is going to have 3 main positive effects. And the first one is it's going to show the child that you value their thoughts, opinions, and input, and that you want to work together with them. The second one is it's going to give you a chance to sit down and talk with them about the need for rules and boundaries and to help set them up themselves. The second one is as they get older and become more independent, it's going to give them an opportunity to learn to set their own rules and boundaries and to learn to function within them. And because they set them up with you, it's going to give them a lot more motivation and they're a little bit more invested in the rules, boundaries, and the consequences that could potentially happen. The third sign that you're a good parent is your child comes to you without fear of judgment. Now, good parents provide a safe place for their children to share emotionally. And when your child comes to you with their thoughts, feelings, emotions, cares, concerns, or problems, it means that they feel you're a safe, trusting, loving, and caring parent or guardian. And they'll continue to come to you with those things as long as they feel that way. But when you pass judgment on those things your children bring to you, they're going to stop coming to you, because that means they didn't get the positive experience. They didn't get the love, care, concern, or validation for the things they were feeling that they were seeking from you. Now, they're still going to desire this and want this, and they're going to seek it out in other areas with other people. And as kids, it's often going to be in negative, unhealthy ways, whether it's relationships or experiences. And that's going to drag on to, as they get older, they're going to see that as an effective coping mechanism, even though it's not healthy or the right way to do it. Hey, real quick before we continue on, thanks for watching this far into it. And if you found value, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. And be sure to check out the description for links to help you level up your parenting. Now let's get back to the video. Here's the 4th sign that you're a good parent. You strive to understand your child's point of view in a calm way. Now, good parents know that mistakes will be made. There will be both good and bad decisions, and inevitably, troubles will arise. But what good parents do is they strive to fully understand the child's point of view. And they do this in order to better know how they can help and support the child and to get a better understanding of the full situation and why they made the decisions they made. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. And good parents practice asking questions and listening twice as much as they talk themselves, because they know that seeking their child's point of view is going to show the child they care about them, they love them, they value their input and their interests, and they want to connect with them. The child's going to be more open to this, and they're going to be receptive, and they're going to respond in a positive way to this. The 5th sign that you're a good parent is you model learning and growing. Good parents have an attitude of learning and growing, not only in life, but also in relationships. Now, they realize that they're not a perfect person or even a perfect parent, and that others aren't also. So when mistakes or troubles arise, they don't get hung up or caught up on the little things, and they don't hold themselves to perfection, and they don't hold others to perfection either. Now, good parents certainly strive to do well, and they want others to do well also. But when these mistakes and troubles arise, they don't get hung up on it. They offer forgiveness to themselves and to others. They offer equal forgiveness to everybody. And when these ups and downs come, the good parents, they just roll with it because they know the learning and growth happens in making mistakes. Now, you might find yourself doing one or all of these, or even none of them. And that's okay, because what really matters is what you do moving forward. Now, as a parent, I've done some great parenting things, and I've also done some pretty bad and terrible parenting things that I regret doing that had damaging consequences with the relationship I had with my children. But I know that each second and each day is a new day to make a better choice and to become a better parent, and I choose better parenting. For those of you that have stuck around to the end, here's your bonus tip. The past does not define you, and it does not define what you can or can't do moving forward. Rather, you determine the meaning of your past. You get to choose how you frame it and what you learn from it. So for instance, you go into work tomorrow and you get a $5,000 bonus. Boom, here you go, just for being there. And you are stoked the whole day about it. But you get to the end of the day and now you found out that your coworker got an $8,000 bonus. You instantly went from being happy to pissed off, even though nothing changed in the past. You decided what you got from it. You decided to make that a sad or a negative moment, even though you have 5,000 more than you started with. So no matter what happened in the past with your parenting or your children or things of that nature, you can choose going forward how you're going to act, what you're going to do, and what you can learn and take from the past. The past happened. You can't change it, but you can choose how you frame it and the positives and the learning you take from it. Hey, thanks for watching. Happy parenting and have a great day.